Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Let's get into it. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah, Datamines, dev server Datamines. Thank you Oshida for always doing this. I will leave the link in the description for the Reddit post. And let's get going, guys. So let's just talk about the Datamines from yesterday's update on the dev server. Nothing crazy, but there are some interesting things. So MI8 was added, the AMTSH 9.7, as you see on RB. It's still hidden after the MI8 TB, so probably gonna be added in the patch. Of course, the JH-7A rank 8 11.7 after the Q5L, so very cool. And we have another ship for the Italians over here, so yeah. Then we have some modifications added to many aircraft over here. Most of the time these are just the PC bombs and whatever, which are the penetration bombs for naval, you know, attacks, basically, right? So you can see some Soviet aircraft, some German aircraft, and so on. Then we have the Strike Master Mark 88, the new top, you know, prize of the Battle Pass, of course, being added with some rockets, some bombs and napalm and stuff, and of course the custom loadout being fully implemented to it. Some other option changes to that aircraft, 5 module changes. I'm not gonna mention too much about this, but this one, F-111A. So yes, there are some interesting things over here. We can say that I think they're basically working to make the automatic wing sweep to be better. As you see over here, they're fixing it. Then the elevator multiplier pitch of it got a little bit nerfed. Not by much, but it is a little bit. You can see the values over here. So I think it will be pulling a little bit less. And yesterday I said that I was going to take a look, and this pretty much confirms it, that it's probably turning a little bit less, but very slightly. Of course, the engine as well was completely redesigned and fully implemented with the TF30. So yeah, I mean, the coefficient of thrust was changed a little bit, but also the RPM was changed. So I don't know, it doesn't change too much, I don't think, for the thrust. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it didn't change too much. They added CCIP for the guns of it. Some other minor changes to the AH-129, sorry. Harrier JH-7 got its ejection seat animation, which is cool. MI8 being just properly implemented. The VWS overrides. I think this is for the helmet mounted sight, you know, just like the F-16 is. So probably you will have a button that you can turn it on or off, the helmet mounted sight. Of course, the JL-10A, the radar for the JH-7. Then we have some ship changes. I'm gonna pass over them. If you want, you can pause it to take a look. Then tanks changes. Not gonna mention too much, like slight changes to the mass and other stuff like that. Sorry. Leopard, some changes to the horizontal speed. Finally, the Leopard 4070 got its proper horizontal and vertical speed on turret. So yeah, finally you will be able to actually properly use it as an AA system. It was really bad before this change. So yeah, very cool. Some other changes to some of the armors. I don't think this is like any major armor piece. A buff on the power of the 775. Some bomb changes, obviously, with the addition of the naval bombs and stuff. So added fuse delay, for example, 10 meters and stuff. So very cool. Ground weapons, some other changes over here. I didn't see anything before with it. They're obviously like properly implementing these things. As you see over here, this is probably for the new buff that the Strela, the Type 91 missile, and the Type 81 as well, that is being added. They are getting the new optical seeker, which means that they will be able to basically use photo contrast to guide themselves, not only IR. So very cool. This was interesting. He said that it seems that they are changing a little bit how flares and chaff trigger IR and radar seekers. That will be interesting to see how it is, right? As you see, the turn time was increased by a bit, as I said, on the F-111. The climb speed was decreased, and now it has the proper TF30 P3 engine, and the mass is corrected with the engine as well. So they're just fixing all the things with these aircraft and all sorts of things. The Strike Master actually got a higher BR, the 6.3, so that's interesting. And then we have a lot of economy changes. For example, the SMT, due to the addition of the new flare pod of the SMT, so yeah. And then if we go to the second part, let me check. It will be a lot of these things, just economy changes for the new aircraft, and with the new aircraft being added, you know, they need to change some existing aircraft, for example, so, or vehicles in general, right? So this is pretty much it on this sense of economy changes, just rebalancing everything and everything just being added. New images for the optical seeker modes, of course, these are the ones for the what's it called, the photo contrast guidance system. So yeah, pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. There isn't many other things to be added and considered here. We had this one that it isn't too big of a deal anyway, right? And then Xabi actually posted this, some of the stuff that are unused assets. He has these page that you can go to, and thank you Xabi as well, that basically completes all the data mines. So you can see that everything that is not shown there, it is shown here, so that it's not properly, you know, used in the game. So basically on the CDK, but it's not actually added, you know, to the game or something like that. So for example, the Mi-8 is here and some others. So yeah, nothing too crazy. People were wondering about this ship as well. Apparently it's supposed to be modern or something. So yeah, but basically this is it, guys. Nothing too crazy, but there are some interesting things. So the F-111 is getting properly implemented. The JH-7 is getting ready. Everything is getting ready and fixed. We will probably have, you know, I don't think we will have another dev. I mean, we might see another one, but I doubt it. And we will probably see the patch coming next week, together or just after or just before the actual sale, you know, of the anniversary of Gaijin. So we need to wait and see. But it feels like they're just fixing bugs and everything like that, adding the final aircraft and some ships to the game, and that's going to be it. Not a very big patch, but a very interesting one with many cool additions. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and this was the data mine of yesterday's dev update. See ya, guys. Bye.